Let's go.
Is this thing on?
You know what? That's one of my most annoying. One of the things that annoys me the most is when people go, "Let's go."
Oh, so yeah.
And like people get like a dunk shot or something, and like, "Let's fucking go, let's go." It's like, let's go
Victory
where?
Royale. Victory Royale on Fortnite. Let's go. Just
Let's
got it.
go, let's go.
For anyone who's just listening, Joe put an L, loser L on his forehead. I was doing a bit of a
did a,
dance. That was
did a
class.
did a Fortnite emote 40 seconds in.
Um, Funny enough, by the way, right, Joe, how's it going?
All right, like,
I was talking about the Fortnite emo. It's a great start now. I
yeah,
was talking to a guy in work about what it was like for us when we were kids.
yeah.
None of the
Victory
Fortnite
Royale used to
shit.
be fucking playing Cubesy in the street.
He was talking about playing uh Line Rider in high school. Oh,
Yes. I fucking launched that little fucker so many fucking times.
yeah, I remember even I'd say like 12, 13-year-old kid being like Line Rider maps on YouTube and be like, let's watch some of the best do it. Let's see how the
Oh
best
yeah.
make them.
Oh yeah.
Just watching these amazing courses just go at it.
And then I do this. Just make
Yeah.
a ramp and a jump, and then he slam into the wall.
Mine would be like do a big like hefty ramp, like a steep hill,
Yeah.
and then when he jumps it, like right, I'll pause that, restart. I draw a little line at his highest crescendo of the jump and see if I can kind of like start it in a bit of a,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know what's the word when you ever seen those things where it's like a ball, like a marble or something, and it's always being hit around by certain things, like a balloon will lift it, then a hammer will swing and it'll knock it into.
Oh
What's
yeah. So it's
it's a
like in
turbo, isn't
sync
it?
and the sort of
Yeah, there's a word for
um
it. Oh, it's gonna bug me. There is.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
think as well.
I don't know why, but like the words like cat's cradle or something, some bullshit like that.
Right.
It's like that. It's like that type of word or that type of like phrase.
Hmm.
So I'll stick it up if I remember it.
Newton's cradle?
Oh,
No?
no. Why is Newton going into my mind?
Oh, I'm thinking of
Newton.
the Newton's cradle. Is that thing is like douche,
Oh
douche,
yeah, yeah.
douche. Yeah. That would just drive me nuts
Um,
if I had one of them on my desk. Anyway, going back to the line riding thing, I'd make a big loop, so it would be like a big like U ramp, and then it'd be a
mm,
little gap, and I'd go all
mm.
the way around, and I can fly through it.
Oh
How
yeah,
many
yeah, yeah.
times? Yeah, but it'd always be like I'd always go too fucking far and just have the speedy line, you know.
Speedy line, yeah.
You could have like the three different ones. You could have like the blue one, which was like slow line, red, which is
Oh
normal, and
yeah,
then you have a green, which would be like fucking make him go fast.
yeah. I forgot about the line colors.
And it'd be like
Um,
music videos as well. People do music videos to them, and
oh yeah. Hit the
it
to
would
the
be
beat
all
and stuff.
yeah,
I guess a bit of context is Line Rider was a web-based like
it's like a
flash
flash
game,
game.
but it was like a little guy on a sled, wasn't it? He was like a little scarf on, and you could draw his track. Like you draw a particular any
Yeah,
shape or anything, and he would ride the line you drew.
yeah,
Amazing, amazing stuff back in the day.
yeah. So simple yet so effective. Play
Yeah,
wet
it's
play, wet play times. Straight
wet
online
play.
rider. You know if it's raining outside.
All right, I've never heard of that term.
That's what it'd be called, wet play.
I've never heard that.
Never heard of that?
That
When I was in school, it
wet
would be
play.
wet play because it'd be like wet, so you play inside for break time.
Ah, my school was probably a bit different. Then it was like, oh,
Get out in the
this is
fucking rain.
yeah, yeah. It's raining. I don't give a fuck, mate. Get out.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me about it for? Out.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
not.
sit in the staff room with a lovely, nice cup of tea. Get the fuck out, child.
Or like you have a PE teacher as a substitute teacher. Like, your science teacher is ill, so we
Yeah.
got Mr. Russell, who's the PE teacher. He's gonna look after the class now. He wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
Be like, can I do that? I don't give a shit, mate. You can do what you want. But yeah, we was talking about the not just Line Rider, but it started with Line Rider. He was on about Bebo,
Oh yeah.
Bebo MySpace. That was the Facebook for us. And we was even saying Facebook, but the only reason I did anyway, the only reason I got Facebook was because I had to set up an account to play Farmville. That's the only reason I got Facebook back then. I was like, oh, what? I have to get some kind of account to play Farmville. Fine.
So
Yeah,
was it like
whatever.
is your birthday on Facebook like 1800 or something? The year 1800 because you put it on like the it's like, oh, I'm not old enough to go on Facebook. I'll just put the date as 1901 as
Yeah.
my date of birth.
Like that's like they give you that option. Like, what?
Yeah, I know. It's like,
But
oh,
it was
oh well, happy 100th birthday, you know.
yeah. It's like as soon as you set up your account. Thank you, Lewis, for setting up your account and congratulations on your 157th birthday, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, well, to be fair, 94 is taking a couple of good scrolls on the mouse now, mate, to get down
I
to.
know, I know. Well, same 97. It's still, yeah, it's like,
Grim, innit?
yeah,
But yeah, we at Bebo, where I would have my top five friends in there. And
yeah,
you have some of your mates come into school and be like, well, why aren't I in the top five anymore? Be like, sorry, mate, you
not
didn't
cool
ask me to
enough.
play tag the other day, so you're not
Yep.
in the top five anymore.
I remember Bebo, it was before like instant message as well, wasn't it? So like you'd inbox someone and it'd be 3 to 5 working
Mm.
days before they got back to you.
Yeah, well, we had MSN for that, so you can get some instant
True,
messaging.
true. MSN, I used to like the eek, dunk, 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 dunk on
Yeah,
the MSN.
yeah. And then wake your mates up, or it'd be like big lips, like
Yeah, yep. Hey, like
yeah,
just some stupid shit like that. Some woman wetting herself laughing.
yeah.
Those
It was
those are
shocking, wasn't it? It was like
yeah.
I had I pretty much had every single letter in the alphabet a different font as well. So it was
Oh
like
yeah,
my A was like a sparkly glitter one, B was like flashing and jagged. Like, how the fuck did I read any of it?
yeah,
And
yeah,
my little bio in my MSN was 74 mates, Kyle, Craig, Sam, like fucking all these people listed off. Then he'd be like, Jennifer, my love,
yeah,
whatever girl
yeah,
it was at the time as a little tiny 7-year-old, like
yeah.
what?
You
Like it's
nudge
so
people.
stupid.
Like you nudge someone like 20 times and they just continuously bombarding them with nudges. Oh,
I can't even
that was
think
the time to be alive.
what was the conversations like? I can't even think what he even talked about at
Hi,
that age.
hi. What lessons have we got tomorrow?
What lessons have you got tomorrow?
I suppose you're obviously there's not a massive age gap between us, but school years, MSN and stuff for me was like first year of comp or like high
Was
school.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe it was for me as well. I don't know why, but I feel like it was like end of primary school,
yeah,
like
yeah,
on the cusp of going into high school. Maybe I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I know what you
Maybe
mean.
I had an older sister though, so my sister was like
Yeah, so she
on it.
probably
She was surfing the web, mate. You know what I mean? And I was
yeah.
like,
Well, I
"What's
again,
that?"
I had an older cousin who's I think she's about your age. So
Right?
yeah, so it would have been I'd be like, oh, can you set an email address up for me? That sort of thing.
Yeah,
Can you help me
yeah,
set my Bebo page up, please? Oh, what theme do you want?
yeah. I can't remember my old email. It was something like crazy Lou or something, or Lewis, or like Lewis Boy, like Lewis Boy 2K6.
Love all that.
Put
2K6.
put a K in there, like 2K2, boys.
Yeah.
I don't know why that. It's weird. Oh, I don't remember the old emails I had, but my passwords still got them till today. I'm not obviously going to disclose them, but I'm still using passwords for when I was a little wee boy. Like,
I was thinking that it's going to go. Lewis doxed himself like
yeah,
all of his
whoops.
fucking password. It's like,
Yeah.
sir, your password's compromised. You've used the same one since you were 5. Do
Yeah.
you ever like bother when it says your password has been, your password has been linked to a data breach, and I'm like,
I never had
okay,
that.
if you, I
No,
guarantee, if you do you keep the
go on.
password thing on
Give,
your
give
iPhone?
me a. Oh,
You
you
know
mean
the
like the
app, the
autofill,
password.
like the fill thing?
Yeah, do you have that?
Yeah, fucking
I
hell.
guarantee, right? I guarantee if you look at your phone now and you open up the password thing and you scroll through, it'll say, "You have this many. You'll have, you'll have this many passwords that are fucking compromised." And half the time, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I couldn't give a fuck.
What do you mean you have this many passwords compromised? I got one password, mate.
Dude,
You mean all my passwords are compromised?
yeah, yeah.
I don't
All of
know.
the 200 accounts you've got with that one password is
Yeah. If I
is
have
compromised.
if I have a different password, it's got a little number on the end of it. That's
Yeah.
about that's how much I change.
Well, I work in IT, so I've got I on a daily basis when I say to somebody, yeah, I'll change your password now, and so it'll be I don't know, watch 28, hammer 34, dog 1
Right. Do you
exclamation
do like
mark.
like a generator? Because we have to have generators in work.
Yeah, yeah, that sort of thing. So you generate the password, and it'll be something like that. Or if I don't have the generator at hand, if I'm just like doing it there and then for someone, I'll just fucking look around the room,
Yeah.
like
Or
random fucking things, because it's not. They're not gonna. No one's gonna guess that. I'm like, and then they'll just pick something. Like I was sat there the other day, and I did a password for someone, and they were like, "You just were looking at that display there, weren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah,
or I don't know what scenario I've been in. I think it's with like friends or family, maybe. Oh, I guess a good scenario would be like, um, oh, fucking Netflix has signed me out for some reason. Let me sign in again. You sat with your friend or your family and
yeah,
you're watching the TV. Do you do like the
yeah."
I'm not
I'm not
I'm
looking at your
yeah.
password.
I'm not looking at your
Like
password moves like
as if I.
nice paint actually. What color paint is that like?
I feel like whenever that happens, though, after the third character, I'm fucking lost
What as a viewer?
watching it. Yeah,
Ah, right, yeah, yeah.
can you imagine it was like that? In school when somebody's trying to copy your work, and you're like just
Got
covering
the
your
arms.
work, like just
Yeah.
covering it, but you do that with your TV. Like, just don't look,
Don't look at
don't
that.
look, don't
Yeah.
look, please.
Yeah.
Don't log into my Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't changed my password in um I'm definitely using the same password. It's just that she got a couple of numbers now. That's it. I don't know why I haven't changed it. I think
Easy
it's
to
more of like
remember,
a
is it?
yeah, it's easy. It's almost as well now. It's not even the words that I remember, it's the pattern
It's
of
the
the keyboard.
pattern. Yeah.
So
Well,
sometimes it's
again,
like da 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 da, da like that's done. That's
yeah.
the password.
I again like with my job, a lot of it is to do with that sort of thing, and when sometimes if it's like a laptop that's locked to a pin that again randomly generate like a bit blocker pin sort of thing.
Yeah.
I had a moment there. I was thinking, should I be saying this? But it's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway because I'm not saying the
GDPR.
pin. I'm not saying the pins or the names. But anyway, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying the same thing. They were like, I was like, "Oh, can you unlock your laptop so I can get into it and I can sort of sort out the software you need?" Yeah. And she was like, "I don't know. I don't know my pin. Can I have my laptop?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, like tap 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 tap.
The,
Oh
the
yeah, I know
rhythm.
it now. Yeah, and
Ah,
it
nice.
reminds me
Yeah.
again of like a sort of there was something I needed to type in over and over again on like a whole IT suite once, and I thought I was going nuts. It was two of us in the room, and we were just cracking on. And the password, the way you type it, sounded like da 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 da
Yeah,
because it was
yeah, yeah.
like tick 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 tick. And I said to the
Yeah.
guy, I was like, "Am I going nuts, or does that sound like the fucking, you know, entrance? Is it entrance to the gladiators? That's the song."
It's like clown music, isn't it? Like the
It's like clown
circus, no?
music, yes. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called Enter the Gladiator or something. And he went, "Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It is weird because I heard it as well." And it's
Yeah.
just like the way the keyboard is tapping.
I have
Um,
it similar. It's very, very, very niche, but these earbuds, I just reckon actually. this case for my earbuds. The
Yeah.
little most earbuds now they got like a little they got like little magnets and they where you when you put your
Hmm.
earbuds, they're like kind of click in by the magnet.
Yeah.
When I put them in there, every time I put the earbuds in there, they'll click in, and then when I put the actual lid down, both of those sounds together. This is really specific now. When I click the earbuds in and the lid down, it sounds like Patricia Russian's "Forget Me Nots."
All right. Okay. You're gonna have to explain this.
Do you know? Basically, the song that Will Smith used as a sample in Men in Black. So we are the Men in Black.
Yeah.
That tune, the beginning of that song by Patricia Russian, sounds like when I put my earbuds into his case. It's totally stupid. I don't even know why I brought it up. Move on.
No. Let's go back. No, I'm joking.
So let's open this up and go a bit further.
Yeah. This. So when did this start? As a child, or?
Tell me about your father.
Well, he used to beat me to the sound of Patricia.
Yeah.
It's like, here come the Men in Black.
I had a thread. My thread is totally gone now because I talked about just something completely stupid then. Passwords, saved passwords.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Headphones.
autofill. I got autofill for all my passwords because I'm
Yeah.
that lazy. I don't have. Do you have a password locker, which you can go into and look at all the passwords that are saved?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like on your phone, there's
Right. Yeah.
there's an app. It used to be you had
Yes.
to go into like settings and passwords, but now there's like an actual passkeys
Yeah. Yeah.
Apple app, and that's what I mean. I mean, if I look at it now, right? If I go on there and I click that, it's weird. I got on my face 51
Face ID.
security things. I have 51 recommendations to change my password on different websites and things like that. It's like either it's reused, easily guessed, or compromised password.
Hmm.
So
That's the thing of gets on my bloody wick as well. So when you start an account, and obviously
yeah.
you got to do the whole password process like everyone else has done. They got the thing on there which you type it in, and usually as confirmed passwords, you got to do it twice, which I usually
Hmm.
just copy and paste the first one.
Yeah.
But at the bottom, it'll have a little like a progression bar now, don't it? It'll be like weak password. While you're typing it, you're weak, mate. Weak, moderate passwords. All right, yeah, that's a good password. It always does that, doesn't it? Now, but when I
Oh,
type my password I've used since I've been like a little kid, it usually comes at weak. And the first thing I think is, well, why can't it be weak? Fuck it, my password's weak. Who cares? Let me have a weak password. Yeah, let me accept my password's weak. I don't give a shit. But they're like,
yeah.
no, it's gotta be moderate and good. I'm afraid.
I
Like, can
I
you add a
yeah.
special character? Like,
Oh, you mean that it'll accept moderate, it'll accept strong, but it won't accept weak? Is that what
yeah,
you mean?
they come up like the red prefix. Then, your password's too weak. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there we go. Let me accept it. My password's weak. I don't give a shit. Let me take the risk, innit? Let me take the risk.
What a fucking absolute stupid risk as well. They're like, oh look, I just wanted a fucking account just so I can get tickets to see fucking, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
like your
it's
password's
like,
weak.
but I'm only going to the fucking theme park for the day,
Yeah.
so
I'm
I just
sorry,
want to
you can't
fucking
have
book
this password.
parking.
You can't have this password, I'm afraid. It's too weak. Well, I'm sorry, Deichmans. I only want to look at your shoes on there. Like, I don't really care if my password's weak on this account. Like,
Or you,
but
you just set up an account just so you can get 15% off for that one purchase for that one time. It's like, oh, for
yeah,
fuck's sake, my password 15% off one time password. That's what you.
yeah.
I
Log
have
in,
done
find.
that. I have done that. Like if I'm buying something specifically from one shop, but I can't buy it unless I got an account. I'll be like,
Oh God,
uh,
hate it.
say I'm like, I don't know, say I'm buying a controller for a game or
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation controller from, I don't know, fucking
Deichmans.
Alibaba's fucking controllershop.com, I'm like, okay, PS5 controller 123 exclamation mark. It's
Right,
like,
yeah.
so,
I've seen it before as well with like do you know, it's a lot of news websites now. That sounds really
yeah.
articulate of me, doesn't it? A lot of news websites. When I read articles on the news websites, what usually it's like when I'm in work, I usually go on article websites so it doesn't look like I'm an absolute complete dosser. Like yeah, I'm on
Yeah,
Reddit. Yeah, I'm on BBC News. If I'm on my lunch break, I'll go on like Wired or I'll go on like
yeah.
the news website. And some of them are like, oh, you got to get an account or you got to accept this newsletter or accept our cookies.
Oh,
You can't decline cookies on some news websites now. You got to either accept them all, which I don't really like doing, or you got to
hmm,
make an account.
yeah.
I was getting some of that. What I was getting with now? Fuck, I've lost my thread again. I'm losing threads today, Joe. Um, yeah, the code offer thing. I've done it before where I'm like, oh, you need to set up an account to get a percentage off something. Let's just use Deichmann's again as a reference. Say I want to get these particular school shoes, but I've seen the 15% off voucher for Deichmann's, which is spring 15 for spring. Like nice. Sign up, get the shoes, put them in the basket, put spring 15 in the promotional code. Sorry, this is expired now. What? I just set an
Yeah,
account now, and now I've been bombarded in my
yeah.
Gmail. Deichmann's. Like, ah,
I know.
unsubscribe.
It's
My personalized ads, like, fucking hell.
yeah, yeah. I do you ever do that as well, where you subscribe to a fucking newsletter on accident, and then you go, oh, you keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe from that next. I just haven't got time. I haven't got time
Turn
in
it
the
off.
minute, and then it fucking comes back again. You're like, oh, it's that bastard thing again. Oh fuck. Or like you get an email notification. You think, oh yes, I've been waiting for this email. You open it up and it's like, Papa John's 20th anniversary special. And it's like, oh, fuck off. Unsubscribe. But then it's like, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? Yes, I'm sure I want to unsubscribe. It's like, oh, well, you got to unsubscribe, you've got to log into your account to unsubscribe. So we
Ah.
know you don't. So, just fucking let me fucking.
Although you like word it in such a horrible way as
Oh,
well. It's like if you don't want to unsubscribe from our subscribable emails, don't click it. Like, which one am I ticking
oh.
now? I'm gonna tick the
It's
one where
like,
I don't
yeah.
want to unsub. Like, fuck.
In order to unsubscribe from this, you have to subscribe to the unsubscribed letter. You won't get anything from that. We just need your
Uh,
mobile number, your fucking date of birth. Fuck.
I've got. It's got to the point now. At 30 years of age, I've got a burner for all them. I've got an email
Oh
burner,
yeah,
which is my Yahoo, and then my Gmail is like my middle ground moderate burner, which I've got a
yeah.
couple of important things in there, but I've accidentally kind of I let them in. The door's been opened ajar on my
Uh
Gmail, so I got a couple
I
of fucking
yeah. You got some. Yeah, I have a norm. I have my email address that I've had since I was, I don't know, maybe like 13.
mm,
Then I have my Gmail, which is like my professional one, which is
right.
if I need to do anything like solicitors or
Yeah,
anything like
car
I
insurance.
yeah, yeah, it's just like, right, put the tidy one on you, and then just have the fucking stupid one that I've had for fucking ages.
Yeah, I've
You know.
stacked up a lot now. I had like the one you said I had one since you're 13. That's gone. I had a Hotmail for a while. That's long gone. I didn't even know the login for that one. Then I had my Yahoo, which has totally been compromised by dreadful amount of shit. Twitch is bad as well. They're like, oh, we're going live. This one's going live. Like bugger
Oh,
off. I
turn
don't
all
care
that
about
off.
all these people going live, and I'm too late now. I'm too late to turn it off. I'm like thousands of emails deep live now, so I'm just left it. And my Gmail's a bit of both, and now we've got my iCloud, which is squeaky clean. It's absolutely squeaky clean, Joe.
To,
iCloud
to
is
be fair,
lovely.
my Gmail is actually quite quiet.
Do you
Um,
have any unread mails in it?
well, this was my next thing.
All right, okay.
No, zero.
Oh, really? Should I have a look at what
I
mine is right
I
now?
ne I never right. Hold on, let's have a quick look at our right mail app. Right, I'll show you mail app. Check that out.
Nice.
Nothing.
Oof, oof. Mine doesn't show it anymore on my home screen. I don't have the red dot anymore. I don't know where it is.
I can't deal
Maybe
with red dots.
maybe this is better. Is this going to dox anything if I show it? Yeah.
It's
Um,
coverage. You just want to say how many you've got, really.
I think that's fine. All mail. All mail. 1,731.
Oh,
It totally. I'm in the deep end. I can't get out. It's like sinking sand. I'll get rid of like 300 sometimes on a good day, and then like,
Can't you just
is
do a
this it?
select all and mark as red?
Some important ones are in the mix. It's a mixed bag.
Oh, so you've got unread important mail.
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Well, some of it I don't need to read.
Oh, so it's that important you don't need to read it, so you keep it unread.
Important in the sense of like,
I don't mean delete it. I mean just unread. Just mark it as read.
like how do I use it in a good sentence here? It's like countdown. How do I use it in a sentence? I have important mails that I know the context of the mail. I didn't even have to open it to know what the email's about, but I have it there as some kind of weird proof if something happens. Because I'm the kind of person in my head where I'm like, for some reason I'm expecting in the 40 years to something to be like, you're in big trouble now, and you don't have any proof to
Right.
show it. I don't know why, but I'm always like
Yeah.
anxiously having that kind of
Oh, you mean
feeling.
like you mean the allegations?
The allegations, yeah. No, I mean like I don't know, something to do with Lloyd's Bank or something there, or something to do with
Yeah.
your car, or something to do with your house. I don't know why we've done it by the books, right? And every single thing, but I don't know what it'd be
Yeah.
like. Do you have this piece of paper or digitally? I can be like, yeah, I got it. I got it.
I feel like that when I need it's like physically. Do you have this physical document?
All right, yeah, I hate that. Hate
I'm
that.
like, let me look through this fucking massive pile I have under my bed.
Yeah, we all have a big
Oh,
pile of just like important letters we can't get rid of, but we also don't want all of them.
yeah. You know,
Just
I
yeah, it's
always
like
had that thought of like, oh, I'm gonna need that pay slip. Like, you fucking ain't gonna need that pay slip from
yeah, yeah.
fucking job from when you know.
Same as like receipts. So when I go to the shop and I buy something, me saying, "Oh, would you like the receipt?" Me saying yes or no totally depends on nothing.
Yeah,
It's like sometimes I'll buy something. Do you want the receipt? Nah. And sometimes I'll be like, yeah, actually, yeah, I do, but for no fucking reason at all. I just put it in my
I'm
pocket.
a bit I'm a bit like that in the sense of like petrol.
Petrol
I
receipts.
Yeah, like when
You
I'm at
claim
the
it back.
self-service, it's like the self-service thing as well. I'm like,
Ah,
it's like,
right.
do you want a receipt? I'm like, do I want a receipt? There's a fucking queue building up behind me. I'm like, um, yes. And then I'll go, sorry, we don't have any paper left.
Yeah, yeah, I hate
I'm like,
that.
oh, fuck you then.
Yeah,
Fucking ask me if you've got a fucking paper left.
or the transactional receipts or balance receipts you have in holes on the wall,
Mm,
ATMs.
yeah.
First of all, never really get a transaction receipt very often. I usually just get the cash. But don't know when you press your cash amount and then before they give you cash, you're like, would you like to see your balance? No.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Never.
Don't want to give myself a bad day, thank you very much. Just give me the cash.
It's like, are you sure you don't want to see your balance? Are you sure you want to take this out?
Maybe you should
Your
do
balance?
that.
Are you sure? Are you
You
sure
should
you
have it.
really want to take it out?
You should have your face expression on there. Like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about
Or
that?
no? What it should be is it's like your family picture of like
Shoot your kid.
fiance of the kid like,
Picture your kid with an empty plate.
and you're like and you're like 20 quid, 20 quid, and then it's just like, please, daddy, I need some food, and you're like,
Oh, do you know
ah,
what's
fuck
another?
it, what,
Do you know what's
30.
another bad scenario that's related to that is going on like a night out, like a drink or something with your friends,
Oh,
and you've got a bit of cash, like 20 quid, 30 quid sometimes for like a couple of beers, but then you go onto the card then later in the night, and the next day you're like, right, what do you think? You start doing a mental math. What am I dealing with here? What do you think I'm doing about? Hopefully about 40, 50 quid, maybe at a push. If it's a 50, I'll be happy. Then you look at it, it's like, dum, dum, dum. You're like, oh my God. Fuck, that was bad.
yeah, that's happened to me too many times where I've gone, oh, I've cleared my credit card. I use a credit card,
Oh, right, yeah.
for you know,
Paying little things up and then paying them back.
it's sometimes paying little things. Some things are like, oh well, I'll put that because that's like in advance. I'll do that in advance, and I know then that'll come out, and then this. But then in my head, it's like, oh, it's like I don't know, £150, say, right?
Right.
Like that's that. And then one day I'll like open the banking app and I'm like, like Like, where did that come
Sorry, it always comes at the wrong times as well, doesn't
yeah, yeah. And I'm like, oh.
it?
And then it'll be like, oh, let me just check the statement because I'm sure £150. That's it. And you're like, oh no, oh no, oh god, like I'm gonna
Mate, I
explain
hate it.
this.
Oh,
I fucking hate
it's always
money.
the worst times for me. It's always the worst times. Like it never comes out when you're like, ah, it's all right. I'm working with a bit of I got a nice buffer there for the rest of the month. It's
Yeah,
always like when I'm on my knees, then it's like, oh, your phone bill was a bit extra charges this month. Like, what?
yeah,
Oh, no, bastard.
yeah. Or it's like something like, I said to you, oh, I'll put it on the credit card. It's fucking 3 months away until that thing happens, and then it happens and you forget about it,
Mm,
and it's like an extra 50 quid, and it's like, oh my god, it's like I only have 20 quid left for the month, and I
yeah,
got 2 weeks left until pay. What am I gonna
yeah.
do?
Jam sandwiches now. Like,
I know, it's
oh, you
like,
have a good month. You're like, right, make it back now. Good month. Next month, just started, just got the new pay. So I'm gonna be good with this one. Dog starts limping. You're like, oh no. What are you limping for? Fuck's sake.
and now you're in your since you recently started driving, you'll be like, oh yes, fucking great month, MOT.
Yeah.
You're like, it's that
Uh,
time of the year again. Fuck.
that come around quick.
And then you go there and they're like, oh, by the way, everything's fine, but you need 4 new tires. It's like, oh.
Oh man. Money in it. It's dreadful stuff.
So basically, what we're asking is, if you're following Vocaldom, please, if you want to consider donating, we wouldn't
We are gonna
be.
start a Patreon.
Yeah, it's actually called a Hatreon because we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
Um, no, but well, speaking of, we actually spoke about Vocal Dump itself. I feel like we've done
Oh.
17 episodes. Um,
Hmm.
we haven't. I feel like we've been pretty polite as
Hmm.
YouTubers.
Oh,
I'm joking.
I think I know what you're gonna say actually.
We haven't asked anybody to follow,
Yeah, yeah.
like, comment, subscribe, ring that
No.
notification bell. We've done it in jest, but I feel like
Yeah.
we're at the point now where we're on what, episode 17.
Hmm.
I, this isn't something I want to do as a full time career. Don't get me
No.
wrong, right?
No.
I would just like to see people enjoying it. And if people are enjoying it, give
Hmm.
us a fucking sub, innit?
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
was
seeing the number 4 in front of our subscriber count is really starting to make me ill.
I don't worry about the numbers or that. It's all good.
No, 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 not. I don't really mean that. I mean, like, it's been on 40 something for like 6 months.
It's all right. It's all right.
I would just like to see 50. And then when we do 50, we'll have a party.
Yeah. I know you I know what you're saying though. We don't ask
No,
and we're not asking still.
no,
But
no.
it's just like if anyone you know who thinks might like it, just share it, isn't it? Just give it a share. They might enjoy it too.
Even if you don't like it and you think, I know someone who likes people whinging about bank statements and emails.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
the best advert, but
Yeah.
same with
And
Instagram.
to be
If I
fair,
get if we get more followers on Instagram, I'll start posting more. How's
I
that?
know because you are in charge of all that and I'm in charge
I
of all
know.
this. And look which one's still going like totally stagnant on the socials, mate. That's fine.
I know.
But and to the whole CTA, the call to action for the liking, subscribing, we probably should have done that right at the end either, where probably everyone's not watching anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Probably
just
should have done it at the start.
it's just we'll do this as a proof of no one's watching. So
Yeah.
if we do
Oh,
it, if we do get subscribers, it means people are fucking watching because
yeah,
they've listened.
yeah.
You
A
hear
good way to
that?
test
You fucking listening?
a good way to test it is if you've made it this far
Yeah.
and you are still watching, comment Deichmann's in below.
I don't think Deichmann's is the best thing to ask him to comment
Yeah,
because
I
I
can't
can't
spell
fucking
Deichmann.
spell that.
Try and spell Deichmann's without googling. There we
Yeah,
go.
and whoever spells it right will get a shout out on the next episode. There we go. That's
There we go.
incentive.
There we go.
That's our
Um,
first like.
we're
That's our
on.
first fucking subscriber fucking thing.
Humphrey's just looking at the back of the sofa. Do you see that?
Humphrey will be.
Okay.
Humphrey's. You know what he's looking for? He's looking for new subs.
Hey, right. We got 4 minutes left.
Let's do a list.
Should I quickly do a list? I'm not gonna let you choose this.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say one.
Okay.
This is apt with Humphrey here. This is political parties I think dogs would vote for. Is that I don't know if that's the right way to frame that sentence. Dogs that I think would vote for certain political parties.
Oh, so you'd go, oh, this dog would vote for that one. This dog
Yeah,
would vote for that one. Right, okay.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not a
So we
very
start
political
off.
man, by the way, so you're gonna have to fucking give me reasons.
Um, so Labour, I'm gonna go with Labrador.
Okay.
Right. How do you think about that now? And
Yeah, no, okay.
uh Lib Dems, Cocker Spaniels.
Right. By the
Green
way,
Party,
this is no way
a reflection
targeted
on them.
at the owners of these dogs either, by the way.
This is no way of reflection. This is just a bit of a goof. Green Party, those deluxe dogs, hippies basically, in it.
Deluxe dogs?
The Dulux,
Oh,
Dulux.
Dulux.
Did I
Oh,
say
the
deluxe?
shaggy dogs.
Shaggy hippie dogs there.
Yeah,
Reform Party, Bull Terriers,
right.
and French Bulldogs don't really follow politics. They just vote what's the most popular on social media. Really, does
Yeah.
that sound about right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Um, let's stick another one in.
Go on. We got time.
Things I think people are lying about.
Okay.
Tasting the differences between different pints of Guinness.
Okay.
Just tastes like Guinness. Like,
Oh, you mean like the people who go to Ireland and go, you've never had a proper pint if you can't be to Ireland.
yeah, that. Have you been to Ireland and got Guinness in Ireland though? No, I haven't. But it probably tastes like Guinness.
Change your fucking life.
Right, number two, getting
Yep.
tattoos for a reason. It don't get it for a
Oh, you
reason.
think you
They
think
just,
the
they
people
just
lie
want to look
about
good.
it?
Personally, yeah, people might get them for a reason. Okay, it's a bit of a joke, but
Oh, right.
90% of getting a tattoo is because it looks pretty good. It looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm sick of people being like, "Oh, I got this grandfather clock and these roses because my grandfather liked them." Like, nah, mate, you
Yeah.
didn't. Enjoying LinkedIn.
Oh, no, no. How can you fucking enjoy that?
um, Easy one, fireworks. People are lying about that if they enjoy it. No one
I hate
enjoys
fireworks.
fireworks. Finding superhero movies fun. That one's especially for Joe. That is. And lastly, when someone says it's an acquired taste, no, it just means
Oh,
you don't
that's
fucking like it, does it?
yeah.
Like, shut up.
Yeah. Uh,
But yeah, we stuck two lists in there, mate.
yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm loving the lists. And if you like the lists, please tell us your favorite lists in the comments below.
Give us some suggestions of what lists you'd like to hear.
You know that the start of the next episode will be me going, hey guys, welcome back to another vocal dump. If you want to follow, like, subscribe, hit that notification button
Oh, funny
and
enough,
ding
actually,
that bell.
a little taste because is going to end soon. I typed in ChatGPT to review Vocal Dump, and they gave us loads of
Oh,
information on us, which is mental. Didn't know about that.
should we do a vocal dump review next week?
Yeah, yeah. Less than a minute, mate. So, see ya. Good to catch you. Bye bye.
Ta-da!